ladies' night, but it's definitely ladies' morning.
Oh, I agree. Definitely.
We are here.
Yes.
Good morning.
Like a good and dry morning.
I have no complaints about this morning. Yesterday was another story.
Yes, yes.
Jam tickets.
Leslie, yay, we are going to see Monster Jam.
There you go.
You're taking me, right, Leslie?
There you go.
Thanks, Sean, coming in with the good news today. And coming up next, it is a Go For It Monday on the way. We see what challenge takes center stage.
There we go. How's my girls doing?
Delivering hugs and smiles, Evelyn Grayson spends her days off work helping others.
People are telling me, oh, don't do that. They're going to hurt you. And then I kind of got scared. I said, no, this is what I want to do.
She's known in the community as Granny Grayson. Not everyone she helps is on the streets. Some are even living in hotels.
Well, there's not many people like her in the world anymore. I mean, because a lot of people, they'll use people to get what they want. And then, you know, but she just continues giving and not takes, you know? And that's the thing, is compassion, kindness, and love in the world. And that's what she is.
She picks up food donated from businesses, churches, and even casinos.
I love how she just gives to people and doesn't expect anything in return.
She knows what she's doing. she makes everybody happy.
I call my grandkids. And I tell them when they see me, we always give each other a hug, and they'll say, this is the first hug I had all week. And I said, okay, give me another hug.
And it's not just food she delivers.
I have a kid for this Christmas. He just wanted some clean sheets. I bought him a new pair of sheets. And the look on him, oh my God, it's just 1,000 words. You just would not believe how it was. It just makes me feel good.
Some may be in need of a coat.
It's a little bit small. What do you think?
Or even a hard-to-find puppet from Christmas.
That's him. It took me a while, but I got him. It's like a little bit everywhere I go, I'll meet someone that needs help or someone knows me that will need help. And this is how I get my kids. And I just love my kids at the hotel. They're just like my angels, you know.
A community of grandkids, but it was her daughter that nominated her as a remarkable woman.
She always taught myself and my sister never turn anyone away. And so I think we inherited that from her. So we will always help out where we can, but she does it she takes it to a different level.
Granny Grayson says the only thank you she needs is the smiles on their faces.
I don't know what they got going on, but all I do know is that they have me and I have them.
I always want to see her. I love it. It makes me happy.
I love you guys too.
Illinois leads the country in prison exonerations. This is according to the National Registry of Exonerations and the Center for Wrongful Convictions. In Illinois, the #1 reason for wrongful arrest is police misconduct. To solve the problem, the Illinois Police Training Institute has started a new training program. I dug a bit deeper into this new training, what it includes, and the particular challenge Illinois faces.
I'm always humbled because I couldn't imagine going into a room of 102 police officers after being incarcerated by that system for something that I didn't do.
Prison exonerations are up nationwide. Illinois leads the nation in wrongful convictions, beating out Texas, New York, and California. This is according to the National Registry of Exonerations and the Center for Wrongful Convictions. The majority of people who are wrongfully convicted are mainly young black men.
I got 14 years in the system.
Antoine Day was sentenced to more than 60 years for a crime he did not commit. Attorney and police misconduct are to blame.
They knew I wasn't 6'2" light complected, so we should have stopped somewhere in there, but that didn't happen.
Antoine says he is about 5 inches shorter than the accused and with a noticeably darker complexion. He supports the work the Innocent Project does. He comes out to the Police Training Institute wrongful conviction and awareness training whenever he can to share his story.
100%. Never hesitated because this is so important. I mean, and I dedicated my life to changing it, you know, because we'll never get justice in this country, but we can get the legal system to be legal.
It was once optional, but now all Illinois police recruits are required to take wrongful conviction awareness and avoidance training.
We're building a solid foundation for our criminal legal system that's going to be represented for the next 20 to 30 years here in Illinois. These are the young men and women that are coming into this profession. They're going to carry it forward and improve the relationships with the communities and the way that hopefully wrongful convictions are, ended is by this training.
The Illinois Innocence Project has helped free almost 300 people. Nationwide, more than half of those who are wrongfully convicted are black, at 53%. In Illinois, that number jumps to 77% of black people that were wrongfully arrested and convicted. I got to see firsthand these police recruits show appreciation to speakers like Antoine for sharing their story.
Hearing their stories, can't believe that happened to them. So I want to make sure, I put myself in a position that doesn't happen to anybody else.
While courts, attorneys, and juries are all to blame, everything starts with the arrest.
Like someone said, we're the first ones on the scene, so our perspective, is very vital to the investigation.
Official misconduct accounts for almost all of the exonerations in the U.S. Police officer involvement represents almost half of the exonerations at 43%. When we look at Illinois, police officer misconduct that ends in wrongful convictions, that number jumps up to 80%. The top wrongful arrests are for things like murder and drug possession.
It's important for the recruits to hear from the exonerees and how much of an impact it has on somebody's life when they're wrongfully convicted. We get one chance to do it right, and we need to make sure these recruits understand that.
Being with my mom, I'm a mama's boy. We used to cook together, sing together, and just family. It's super important to me. And it took all that away from me. I don't hate cops. I love cops. My family members were cops. But my thing is I hate dirty cops. I hate people that bully the community and take advantage of people. I hate that.
With the wrongful conviction and awareness training now mandated in Illinois, the Police Training Institute is open to training other recruits in other states.
Mentally, sometimes it's rough. I have my days, my nights, my nightmares. Sometimes, you go and you have these dreams, and these dreams destroy you.
Antoine says continuing to play his music in the Exoneree Band helps. He tries to focus on the years ahead and spending time with his family. In Champaign, for our Quad Cities News, I'm Danielle Davis. Coerced confessions are a big part of wrongful convictions. More than 95% of felony convictions in the U.S. have been obtained through this method. Antoine Day is part of the Life After Justice program. It was created to help those recently released successfully adjust back into society.
News at 4 on Local 4.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Danielle Davis. Thanks for choosing our Quad Cities News at 4. Traveling now requires a real ID, but don't panic if you still don't have one. TSA agents say travelers without a real ID will not be turned away, but may experience some delays due to additional screenings. Angelica Sanchez has our top story at 4 o'clock.
It's the dawn of a new era.
A former Galesburg school teacher is helping people across the world one step at a time. Penny Wager became a volunteer for the nonprofit group Souls for Souls 3 years ago. The group collects gently used or new shoes and sends them to low-income communities both domestically and internationally. After the shoes are donated, Souls for Souls teaches the recipients about setting up shoe stands so that they can make money for their families.
There's so much need in this world, and if you're at a point in your life where you can give time or money, then I think it's important to do it. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. But that's why we have to keep the shoes coming, because if they start a shoe store, we've got to keep shoes coming.
She said the initial goal was just to collect 5,000 pairs of shoes, but thanks to some help from the Galesburg community, they've donated more than 20,000 pairs. Inspiring business owners now have a resource hub in Mercer County. The county's Yellow Brick Road project is dedicated to all aspects of creating and maintaining a business. It's a collaborative effort by Aledo Main Street, Mercer County Better Health Together, and Visit Merco. 13 cities in the county have a list of resources for either existing or aspiring businesses. Now that includes grant applications, business plans, and even location scouting. Organizers are hoping to bring more business to the area.
If you hit challenges or roadblocks on your way to building a business, then you're going to go somewhere else, or you're going to maybe give up. What we want to do through all three organizations is make it easy and attractive to bring a business to Mercer County.
Resources also include rental assistance and marketing services. The Federal Reserve announced this afternoon that it will not reduce interest rates. Now, for the third meeting in a row, the Fed voted to keep the rates steady. President Trump wanted a rate cut to encourage more economic growth. Falling energy prices have led to an overall drop in the inflation rate recently, but some officials at the Fed worry that the lowering interest rates could fuel a fresh round of inflation.
At the end of the day, again, what most people would like to see is interest rates cut, but again, the Fed is just concerned about cutting interest rate if we have more inflation pop up, and we've seen oil drop dramatically as far as the price of a barrel of oil. That's good news.
Now, Nelson adds a tip for parents that now is a good time to buy baby supplies as they will be heavily impacted by the tariffs.